Okay, I believe I'm now screen sharing. Uh, okay, sorry for the camera being so blurry. I'm not sure why that is because it looks clean. Um, the benefits of randomized complete block design, improving experimental precision by controlling variation by Joshua Pettit, CSU Chico. My topics we're going to talk about is how RCBD differs from the CRD, steps for designing a RCBD experiment, field layout, and practical design examples, a comparison of ANOVA tables for CRD and RCBD, and how to analyze RCBD data using MS or Microsoft Excel. The key differences between CRD and RCBD is treatment. Ours for CRD, treatments are assigned completely at random to all experimental units, and I have that best way I could figure out to do was just draw it out like you had done in class. So I drew that out, and then RCBD is experimental units are put into blocks based on similarity. Then treatments are randomized within each block, and I drew that out kind of the way it was drawn out in class again for the top picture. Um, Steps for designing an RCBD. I identify treatments to be tested, um, divide experimental units into homogeneous blocks, excuse me, randomly assign all treatments within each block, apply treatments consistently, collect and record data, of course, and then I analyze those results through, the ANOVA system. Um, Divide the field into blocks based on variation. Oh, sorry. Field layout and practical design examples. Divide the field into blocks based on variation. So kind of like those pictures I showed you in this. Each of those it's a block, and then you have three, I guess, replications in each block, like A, B, C. Each each block includes a treatment. So A would be a treatment, B would be a treatment, and C would be a treatment. Um, Randomized treatment space placement within each block, and then we keep plot size and spacing uniform to ensure kind of uniformity throughout the whole experiment. And an example of this would just be using different levels of irrigation in different blocks to see how that would like affect plant growth. Um, oh, and then I'm supposed to show you guys on Excel the difference in the ANOVAs. So on this left, this stuff right here is the RCBD for, zoom in so you can see a little better. RCBD, oh, RCBD for a, or a ANOVA for an RCBD. And it includes these blocks, as you can see, the sum, average, variance, and then the error bar within the ANOVA itself. And then on the right here is a CRD. Um, and it does not include the error, but it does include it is between groups. And it does have, SSDF and all of that, the p-value and the critical value. So those are the two differences. And I believe that is all, yeah. RCBD improves accuracy by controlling variation through blocking. Treatments are randomized within each block to reduce bias. Best used when experimental units are not uniform, with more precise CRD, but slightly more. Sorry, gosh, it's more precise than a CRD, but it's slightly more complex to design and to analyze. Data is analyzing Data is analyzed using ANOVA to account for both treatment and block effects. It's useful in real world field experiments with like different environmental factors. That's um, Oh, and thank you. Sorry again for the camera quality. I'm not sure why that is like that.